Lovely weather we're having. Hey everyone, welcome back to Oblivion. So, on the last episode, I mentioned that I had gotten a suggestion to start the main quest. And then I did this thing where I was like, so that's a really good idea, and having said that, we're not going to start the main quest this time. So I think that this episode, it's time for us to finally also not start the main quest. I don't want to do it yet. Maybe next time. I'm thinking next time. What we're going to do this time is knock out a couple more Daedric quests, though, because I think that should be fun. So we're going to start out. I actually leveled myself a few times in between episodes, because I was not high enough level to do this one. It's pretty straightforward, but there is a level requirement on it. So here we are at Clavicus Vile's Shrine. Yeah, I can afford that.
A mortal! Wonderful. Always a pleasure. Perhaps a due service from you, mortal, and I'll reward you. A fair bargain, don't you think? You will retrieve from me a sword. A very special sword. It contains the soul of Umbra.
Really?
I've had dealings with in the past.
Little throwback there.
Bring the sword to me, and I'll reward you with my mask. You'll not find a better bargain, mortal. Begin your search in Hell's Gate.
All right. Notice the dog disappeared. Pell's Gate. Now, I think that... I don't remember exactly where it is. It's one of these Alien ruins that I've already discovered where we have to go. But we'll go to Pell's Gate.
Hello? Hey, pay attention. In your pack, the dog. I swear, you heroes aren't particularly quick on the uptake. Good. Got your attention. I'm Bars, the Hound of Clavicus Vile. Not that I've always been hounded, or always been called Bars. I've also been a red guard. For a while I was a scamp, making deals with orcs. But for now, I am his hound, and I serve the Lord Clavicus. A word of advice here. You've made a bad deal. This Umbra, bad business. Things always end badly where that one's concerned. Clavicus has always been a little blind to that, and it'll end badly this time too. So just leave things be. Walk away. It's your best bet, really.
All right. So the dog, which if we take a look, actually in our inventory, gives us a little bit of advice here. Yeah, you don't want to get mixed up with this Umbra character, which is good advice, but he forgets that I am basically an unstoppable demigod at this point. And you basically have, well, sort of three options. But I'll guide you through what those are as we get to them. You a bandit or you just a dude? You just look like a dude. Hi.
Welcome to Pell's Gate. What brings you around here? Umbra. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. And it's not one you should be using around Pell's Gate either. Before I go on, let's clear something up. Are you here asking about the sword or the person?
Aha. You see? I'm interested in the sword for now.
It's a powerful sword, no doubt about that. Jet black, got a wicked edge on it. And they say it can steal a man's soul. I know of at least one soul it stole. Lenwyn. She's the one who found the blasted thing. I suppose you want to hear about the person now.
Why did you give me the option then? Okay.
Who is Umbra? I can tell you who Umbra used to be. Lenwyn. She's my apprentice, or at least she was, until she found that sword. Never did say where it came from. She just showed up with it one day. Said it was called Umbra. But she was different. She'd always been fair with a sword. But She began looking for fights, became bloodthirsty, and then started calling herself Umbra.
Yeah, usually when you get a sword that steals souls, it's not a great thing.
But I hear that ended too. We haven't seen her in years.
She's probably like 100 feet away in an alien ruin.
Can't say for sure. Some say they've seen her nearby, near the Vindasal ruins. Might just be wishful thinking, though. If she's around, she hasn't come into Pell's Gate. Nor should she. I fear that girl is long gone. If you seek her out, take care. She's a powerful one. Or at least that sword is. I'd steer clear if I was you. I can't tell you anymore.
Alright.
I wish you...
Yeah, see? Literally, like, what, a mile down the road? Just chilling out over there? Come on, guys. So you may recall, gentlemen. Hey. Okay. So you may recall, in Morrowind, Umbra was a character and a sword. But in Morrowind, I don't believe there was a quest associated. It was just a person that you found out in the wilderness. Passive NPC, but was wielding this pretty powerful sword. That is also the case here. Now, you are not able to do this quest until you are a sufficiently high level. What was that sound? Reason being that this is supposed to be a pretty dangerous foe. Realizing, by the way, when I come to these, I should be using flare. Wait. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you can do that. Yeah, I should be using flare to knock those out. Because it'll increase my destruction. You know, I am the Grand Master or Archmage of the Mages Guild. You figure I could learn some spells at some point, huh? Oi. Oi. Okay. I saw the... There it is. Got it. Not quite as easy to aim as the arrows, but it'll do. Well, I mean, it is as easy to aim, but it's not as... Anyways, moving on. So I mentioned that we have two ways, or... Well, two ways to complete the quest, but three ways to go about our business. The good fellow Barbas tells us... Why... Oh. I saw it there for a second. So Barbas tells us, you should just leave, walk away. This isn't something that you want to be messing with. And in many cases, that would actually be pretty good advice, because Umbra is not going to just hand over the sword, as you might imagine. But for us, we shouldn't have any issues there. And then once we actually get the sword, then we will get some more information. Ouch. 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 Oh boy. It hurts. Totally worth it, though. Hey. Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh. If only my subordinates in the Mages Guild could see me now. Why? I can't see the stupid... Oh. The stupid detect life spell. I need to look into that, by the way. Enchanting a new helmet that has Night Eye but not detect life. Here we go. Okay. I'm not intentionally dragging this out, by the way. I do plan to get through at least another Daedric quest before we finish. All right.
Get out of here while you can.
So you notice this is a full set of ebony armor. However, it is a unique armor that is, I think it's called like Umbra's ebony armor, something along those lines. I'm just going to take all your stuff. Hope you don't mind. You don't need earthly possessions. I have a journeyman's one already, right? Yep. Yeah, so don't be expecting to come down here at level 1. Well, to be fair, at level 1, you're not going to be able to defeat Umbra anyway, but if you were to come down here at a level before you start getting ebony armor, this armor is actually leveled, so, yeah, anyways.
Get out of here while you can.
See what you have to say.
You risk much by speaking to me. You should leave this place. Now. Umbra is my blade. It is who I am. Who I was meant to be. For years I have fed my blade the souls of man and myrrh. Warriors and priests, kings and paupers, men, women, and children, all have bled for me. I have seen them all fall, and still Umbra hungers for more.
Now you may remember that in Morrowind, Umbra was an orc,
Do not speak to me about
wearing orcish armor.
It was another lifetime. It was before I became what I am now. Perhaps they sent you to kill me. Are they worried I might come in the night and burn their village down around them?
Considering that it was supposedly like years ago, based on what you said,
What I've become.
and you've been a mile away for that long,
What of you?
probably not.
What is it you seek? My death? My blade? I offer you a choice, more than I have offered most. Stay here and die, or leave now and live your life. Speak to me again when your mind is set.
I love that. Speak to me again. Like, oh,
You're out, friend. Leave it alone. How about we just march on back to the shrine and tell Platycus the deal is off? Sure, he'll be a bit put off, but you won't be dead. At least, you probably won't. That's better odds than you're getting here.
so it's kind of funny. It's a very gamey sort of thing where, like, it's not like, oh, you have 30 seconds to leave or I attack you. It's, talk to me again when you're ready. So I can sit here and go, I don't know. Do I want to stay here? I'm not really sure. Umbra, what would you do in my situation? It's kind of silly. Where are my boots? Here we go. So, yeah, we do have the option of just ignoring this, but come on, that's not what we're going to do.
I assume you've made your choice. Umbra hungers. What shall it be?
I can't say, I just want to talk.
Come then, try your luck. Feel the bite of Umbra.
Okay.
Who's there?
I haven't actually fought Umbra in a long time with the Oblivion Overhaul, so I'm not sure how buffed she's been.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Eh. Eh. Goodbye. Don't have a soul gem in my inventory large enough to capture the soul. Okay. Hey, wait a second. Where'd the sword go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it fall through the floor? No, there it is. Okay, good. Whew. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for a second.
I'm telling you, don't bring that sword back to Clavicus. It'll ruin him, I'm sure. I mean, not completely. He's still a Deidre principal. Look, keep the sword if you want. That's your decision. But don't give it back to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
All right. So see Barbas, just kind of a concerned friend. He doesn't want Clavicus to have the sword because it's going to do something bad, because generally having Umbra, not a great thing. Now what's interesting, I didn't remember this. It was casting Soul Trap on me. So I guess if we had black soul gems, we could actually soul trap people with this, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's been such a long time since I did this one. Anyways, let us take a look at Umbra's ebony armor. So based on the level that I'm at, which is 20, I don't know if this would be the same as ebony armor yet. But we'll compare it to the Crusader armor. So the greaves are 5, greaves are 6. The gauntlets are 5. Gauntlets are 4. Let's repair it up and take a look here. What about the chest piece? 10. 9. So it's actually a little bit better in pure armor value when compared to the Crusader armor. I'm curious to compare it to actual ebony armor. I think I have some of that in a chest. So, the thing is, at this point, we can go back to Clavicus and actually tell him, nah dog, I'm keeping this sword. He'll be pretty angry at you and tell you that you better watch your back or something along those lines. Now, unfortunately, see that? What was that? Unfortunately, this doesn't actually do anything. Oh, it's just a well. Now, it would have been cool if this was like New Vegas style, where decisions actually mattered. But this particular decision actually mattered, and you would be like hunted down, or some sort of curse would be placed on you. That would have been cool, but as it stands, that doesn't happen. Now, because the sword is actually not all that great, except it totally is. I was completely wrong about that. 41. Holy cow. Must have buffed the sword in the Overhaul mod. It is a lot more tempting when that is 41 damage. And 0 weight? I guess because it's a quest item. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to think about this for a little bit. Yeah, we're going to think about this for a little bit. Let's go do another Daedric quest while we mull it over. Alright, the one that I'm looking for now is Malakath, who I already have. I double-checked the Oscuro's Oblivion Overhaul wiki through the Wayback Machine, because it doesn't exist anymore. And it was Molag Bal's quest. If you complete Molag Bal's quest, then you fail one of the Overhaul quests. I don't know why that is, but here we are. So, I think I actually need troll fat, which I'm now remembering, so fine, there should be a troll over in Tidewater Cave. It'll give us a chance to try out this frickin' beast of a sword. And there's probably a troll in here. Usually is one patrolling about, I thought. Boy, remember me? I mean, that's pretty good, but is this better? This is way faster. I don't know, I think I still like this better. I know I don't need that many, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Back we go. I literally just journeyed the entire length of Cyrodiil just to get troll fat. But for us, it only took a few seconds. A few minutes, perhaps. Alright, here we are. Don't mind me.
You brought a present. That's smart.
Oh, thanks.
You want something? And if you're smart, you do what I tell you. Lord Drad took my ogres. Says he owns them. Lying maggot! They're my ogres!
Of course they are.
Drad put my little brothers in chains, working in the mines. I don't like that. Get over to Lord Drad's estate. Let my ogres loose and get them out. Okay. Get going.
Alright. And once again, it's literally right around the corner. We'll just walk there. Haven't spent enough time in this corner of the map. So we're going to be letting his people go, I guess you could say. Little abolition campaign. Hi! Are you one of his children? Because I don't want to... Okay, maybe if I go behind the rock, he won't see. I'm totally not killing one of your children over here. Don't worry about it. Okay. Good to go. Not mad? Okay. Alright, well. Not a bad little estate. Kind of a... Well, it's not a terrible location. Okay, my game crashed, but I did not lose too much progress. The only progress I lost was activating the shrine and walking over here. One thing that I'd forgotten, but I actually remembered, was that if you're an orc, his dialogue is actually a little bit different, which is funny. He's like, yes, excellent present, friend. Orcs are smart, or something along those lines. It's kind of funny. Alright. Not be rude. Close the gate behind us. Oh, whoops, it's trespassing. Oh well. Hello?
I think you should leave. I welcome you to my humble home.
This is fine.
What brings you to this place?
It's, oh, he likes me.
Can you think of a better use for the mindless beasts? Under my eye, they do some good in this world.
Yeah, I admire your efforts.
I am quite pleased with the ogre slaves in my bleak mine. No issues of slavery with brute beasts. Profitable and legal.
Alright.
Goodbye.
See ya. Thanks for telling me where they were. Now, Bleak Mine is... Hang on. Oh, I guess I don't have it yet. I thought I did have it. Thanks for the strawberries. And tomatoes. Mm-hmm. More food for my potions. You see, if I make all my own potions, I don't have to go back to that potion seller. He's kind of a jerk, you know? I went in there one time. I told him I wanted only his strongest potions, and he gave me the cold shoulder. This is the sort of quality content that you've come to expect from this channel. Oh dear. Okay. So there's something my PC doesn't like about this area, because I just crashed a second time with a different error message. And I've probably only gotten like maybe 3 or 4 crashes before this in the totality of the series. So that is kind of odd. Also, you know what else is odd? Look at the leaves up there on the tree. Anyways, we will roll with the punches. Welcome to Bleak Mine. Ooh, an easy lock. Ugh. I believe that he has a key in his house somewhere, but, well. Alright, I think these guys should be passive. Yeah.
You're living on borrowed time, thief! You're living on borrowed time, thief!
What?
Thieves break in, but they don't break out. They break all over.
Oh, they break in here, I guess? Or did they know that I took their food? Alright, whatever, well. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna be over here and pick all your stuff. A gold mine, too. Very nice. I know, I'm living on borrowed time, blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna take a little nap here if you guys don't mind.
No repeat offenders.
Yeah.
You're living on... No repeat...
Guys!
You're living...
Shut up! Now, I don't actually know... Do the cells that these guys are going to be in, I don't remember if you need keys or if you can lockpick them. If you can lockpick them, all the dudes are over there, so I should be fine. I do think it's quite funny that they don't care that I'm going through and stealing all their stuff. But hey, that's Oblivion for you. Howdy. I'm here to get you out. Oh yeah, it's just a hard door. Easy. Let's go back and take a look at those guys. So the thing is, they're going to try and kill the ogres as the ogres go out. I don't think that matters. Like, if you, you know, if you free them and they end up dying, I don't think it matters for the purposes of the quest. And then, funnily enough, I believe that if you've never attacked the guards here, that they won't attack you, they'll just attack the ogres. So maybe I don't care, but let's go take a look at the guy's equipment, because if they have something good, then I might just murder them and take it anyway. They were very rude to me, you know? Strong potion of invisibility, nice. Alright, what are we looking at here?
Well met.
It's like Warren Dwemer, Steel, Warren Orcish, want to make sure this doesn't count as a murder. I'm not there yet in my character arc. Okay, it counts as a murder. Who would have thought that killing somebody unprovoked would count as a murder, right? Okay, we'll just go free the ogres and become a horrible, vicious murderer later. You're free. You have any loot back here? Nope. I guess I could watch their little fight play out. What? First try. Alright, let's go take a look at how this plays out. Gents, you got a problem. You got a little bit of a problem. Orcish, or Dwemer Claymore, Dwemer Axe.
Well met.
All Dwemer weapons.
How do you do?
What do you mean, well met? I thought I was living on borrowed time and all that. You guys need to make up your minds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I have any spells that could help out here? Nope. Alright. We'll let it play out as it will. How many ogres were there total? I think they're... Yeah, I think they're definitely going to lose this. Well, either way, Lord Drad's not going to be too happy about this. Well, hopefully, Malakath is like, hey, you did what you asked, right? I didn't say I had to keep him alive. All he said was that I had to free them. And I brought him their teeth as a tribute or something. So, about your little request.
Good job. No one owns ogres but me!
Yeah.
And I fixed that maggot. The ogre's own drag. Make drag eat dirt. Now you get a present. Keep up the good work. And be nice to my little brothers.
Alright. Now, despite the fact that all the ogres died in the mine there, oh, really? Okay. Hold that thought. How over-encumbered? Not very. We might be able to potion our way out of this. And then I'll show you the loot that you get from his quest, because it's actually quite good. If I have to. Yeah, this should be enough, I would think. La la la. I should have done bread and onion. Just make a onion sandwich. By personality. Oh, resist fire. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the reward is Volendrung. Quite the impressive hammer. And has a paralysis and drain health effect, which is pretty strong. The only issue, of course, being that it only does 15 versus the 27, the 30, or the 40 that we've got here. But what you could do, if you weren't me with a Mage's Staff of Paralysis, is smack him once with this to paralyze him, because it does last for 3 seconds, which is a pretty long time. And just switch to another weapon, smack him on the ground a few times. Alright, really quick, we're going to go check out what he meant by Drad is eating dirt now. That's what he meant.
Please, I've got to get to work. If I don't, who knows what those ogres will do to me?
Well, all's well that ends. Somehow. See what the inside of his house looks like now. Oh. Oh, it still looks pretty nice. Look at all this stuff. I'm going to remember this place when I join the Thieves Guild. I was hoping that I was going to come in here and there are going to be like ogres hanging out, or everything was going to be trashed, but no. Alright, well, let's make our decision here for Clavicus Vial. Now, as much as I do like the idea of keeping the Umbra sword, I think I'm more interested in the other artifact, because I tend to like this a little bit more, I think. That is pretty hot, though. Zero weight, 41 damage. But, yeah, I'm going to stick with this.
You've brought the sword. Now give it to me. As we agreed, Umbra and I have unfinished business.
So here's where we make our choice. I'm going to go ahead and return it, though.
Excellent! A pitiful sword with a pitiful soul in exchange for a mask fit for a god. You've gotten the better of this bargain, mortal. Now, I have business to attend to. Run along. Perhaps I'll be looking for you again.
Alright. Oh no. Over encumbered again. So we are given the Mask of Clavicus Vial. Similar to what it did in Morrowind, it is a personality fortify item. And it looks alright. I guess. I don't know. I think it looks alright. How overweight am I now? By 8. Not a problem, because we can do this.
Oh well, been good knowing you, kid. Back to being his hound for me. As for you, good luck, I guess. I've met worse.
And of course, his dialogue there will be a little bit different if you had chosen to keep the sword. Now, as I mentioned, it doesn't actually do anything if you decide to keep the sword. I think there's a little bit of a missed opportunity there. And we're at New Vegas, as I mentioned. That definitely would have had some sort of consequence. But what you can do, assuming that you are a high enough level to start the quest, or let me backtrack. So Umbra is one of those few quest NPCs who will actually be there when you don't have the quest active. So technically what you could do, is go in there before even getting the quest, kill Umbra, and get the sword. Now that's going to be a little bit of a tall order. And in addition to that, I think the sword is leveled. I could be wrong. So what you would want to do is go in at a high enough level that the sword is actually like really strong. And then you can just hold on to the sword for as long as you want, and it's got 0 weight, which is pretty impressive. Here. Oh dear. How dare you? I say that, but I was literally like looking at those deer going, I think I might kill them to get their meat. Anyways, all right, so let us go back home. I want to take a look at that armor, see how good it is. I think I actually showed off my collection of items last time. Somehow these are still active, so I can't get rid of them. And I'm depositing all my healing potions in here, of which I have many. 95, 163. Yeah, we're doing okay. All right, so let's just start with 410, 464, 410, 464. These are not in alphabetical order. Actually, they are because ebony starts with E. Boy. 410, 464. 410, 46. So these might actually be equal to ebony armor at this point. Here's the deal, though. Of course, even though the armor value is actually greater, I believe that the enchantments that are on my Crusader armor actually makes it better. Maybe not. Like, neither of those are useful. Resist normal weapons and fortify health are useful. And then what's I'm trying to remember. The effect for wearing the entire set? Serene Beauty, Holy Aura. Calm is a spell. Fortify Personality. Restoration. Umaril's Bane. I think that's just the thing that allows us to kill Umaril. So maybe this Crusader armor isn't actually all that, and maybe it's time for us to pick a new armor set. Huh. All right. Well, with that in mind, maybe it would be worth next time messing around with some enchanting. I haven't really done it. Enchant isn't a skill, right? This shows you how often that I've used magic in Oblivion that I can't even remember if enchant is a skill. So maybe what I do then, maybe I pick out some good armor that I have in the storage here, like Umbra's ebony armor or something. And then, that's a shield. It shouldn't be in here. And then, like this stuff, this ornate obsidian stuff looks pretty cool. And then I enchant this. I like the noble armor, actually. I wonder where else I can find some of this. Well, we got some homework to do next time, my friends. I was actually, believe it or not, I was going to start the main quest next time. I was already planning to. But I think it might be cool to try a little equipment improvement episode. Yeah. Anyways, that is going to have to wait for next time, because we are going a little long right now. As always, I would like to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And we probably are not going to get to the main quest next time, but it is actually next on my list of things that I want to do. So we'll get to it eventually. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. I already said that, and That's all I had to say. See you next time.